Welcome back to R.A.I.N. This is a video series. This is part one of a video series. In this video series, I will be talking about the Treaty of Peace and Friendship between the United States of America and the Emperor of Morocco, 1787, which was superseded by the same treaty, but it was between the United States of America and the Empire of Morocco, 1836. Okay, I will start off by reading a little bit from my book, Who Are You? Knowing Your Ancestors. The Treaty of Peace and Friendship between the United States of America and the Emperor of Morocco, 1787, was created before the adoption of the Constitution for the United States of America, 1789. While the United States of America was operating under the Articles of Confederation, 1777. Morocco was the first empire to recognize the United States as a legitimate entity. George Washington sent a letter to the Sultan of Morocco from the city of New York dated December 1st, 1789, apologizing for the late payments to the empire and expressing his gratitude for the Sultan's patience. Gratitude for the giving of the Sultan's dominions to the commerce of the United States of America, and gratitude for the attachment of the United States of America to the empire. The United States of America being late on their payments to the Sultan of Morocco, the Congress authorized the President to borrow $20,000 in recognition of the treaty. United States Statutes at Large, First Congress, Session 3, March 3rd, 1791. As you can see, the United States of America was in a subordinate position since they had to pay for the treaty. Alright? The treaty was to expire after 50 years, but the colonizers wanted another treaty of peace and friendship created to supersede the original. The colonizers ordered James Lieb to get a renewal of the old treaty, word for word, for another 50 years. The colonizers also wanted an addition to the treaty that after 50 years the treaty will not expire, but will remain in force until one party or the other gives 12 months notice in advance to end the treaty. Lieb was ordered to exhaust all avenues to get the addition approved for the treaty. The addition was inserted, and thus the treaty is still in force today, known as the Treaty of Peace and Friendship between the United States of America and the Empire of Morocco, 1836. Okay, right now I would like to show you a certified copy of the treaty. I got this from the National Archives and Records Administration, Washington, D.C. It has a seal, as you can see. And you should be able to zoom in and see that address. It has a seal and a ribbon. If you look through this certified copy, see on one side it's written in Arabic and the other side is written in English. There you have it. Certified copy. My people should definitely know about this treaty. It's very important. It's actually probably a little bit more important than the Constitution itself, because if you know how to read the Constitution, Article 6, it tells you, this Constitution, comma, and the laws of the United States which shall be made in pursuance thereof, comma, now, I'm sorry, thereof, semicolon, and all the treaties made, comma, or which shall be made, comma, under the authority of the United States, comma, shall be the supreme law of the land. Let me stop it right there. If you know what that semicolon is used for, semicolon, well, I'm going to tell you anyway, but the semicolon is used to join two independent statements together. They're related to each other, but they stand alone as two independent statements. So if you read from the semicolon itself, it says, and all the treaties made or which shall be made under the authority of the United States shall be the supreme law of the land. That's an independent statement. You can look it up yourself, see what a semicolon is used for. It's an independent statement. The treaties are the supreme law of the land. Therefore, Treaty of Peace of Friendship, when it comes to Moors, is the supreme law of this land right here that we're on, that is commonly known as North America. All right? Now for this video and the subsequent parts that's coming up later, I would like to talk about the different articles of the treaty that I feel personally that our people should be well aware of and how they move upon the land. Let's start off with Article 4. A signal or pass shall be given to all vessels belonging to both parties by which they are to be known when they meet at sea. And if the commander of a ship of war of either party shall have other ships under his convoy, the declaration of the commander shall alone be sufficient to exempt any of them from examination. Now you might be thinking, why is he talking about ships at war? Well, it's known fact that the United States of America, they practice admiralty law, or you could say maritime law, upon the land. And so while you're traveling on the roads, your car, your motor, your automobile, your personal conveyance can be viewed as a vessel at sea, because they're practicing maritime law on the land. And matter of fact, insurance is a maritime contract. Okay, that's case law that supports that. But Article 4, Moors should have a flag, have their flag on their automobiles at all times, because you're showing your flag, showing the flag of your nation, and you're traveling on the land, but they're practicing maritime law, admiralty law on the land. So you got to think as if you're a ship's captain when you're traveling on the land in your own personal conveyance. Okay? But I'm gonna let you marinate on that. Part 2 is coming up, and I will continue with these articles. But for now, peace.